godliness, as I defined before, is just going along with the culture in which I live, as long as that culture is not committing flagrant sins. And those are pretty well identified out here. But the people on my street are not involved in those. But the people on my street, I would say they live as if God doesn't exist. It's not that they're against God, they just ignore God. They do not live in dependence upon God. They do not live with a sense of their accountability to God. They do not live under the view that God is sovereign over everything in their lives, that every breath they breathe is a gift from God. God just isn't in their thoughts at all. That's what I call ungodliness, and that's where the ungodliness produces the worldliness. And so, if I'm going to be faithful to the end, I've got to live a godly life. Now, godliness, in my understanding, is just the opposite of what I described. Ungodliness is living as if God doesn't exist. Godliness is seeing all of life through the lens of I'm accountable to God, I'm dependent upon God, I'm to do everything to the glory of God. God has to be the center focal point of my life. And if that's in place, then I will remain faithful. But it's when I lose sight of that, it's when I begin to live even part of my life, compartmentalize my life, and live this part of my life as if God doesn't exist. For example, you know that sports is a big thing, particularly on the collegiate and professional level in this country. And it's become an idol to us. It actually starts in high school. I grew up in Texas, and they call football a religion in Texas. See, well, it's an idol. Well, you think, big deal. What's wrong about it? And even some of the players give glory to God, so forth, so on. But so oftentimes you sit and you watch a game, and God is not at all in your thoughts. I'm not saying we shouldn't watch a game, but I'm saying let's not lose sight of God.